welcome back. This is Deborah with TW365 Bookkeeping, owner and founder, to our how-to series regarding the simplest, most affordable software for small businesses. So we today are going to demonstrate how to um, do a deposit for credit cards. So Square, Stripe, pretty much anything that has a fee to it is what we need to be going over today. So from the home screen, we're going to go to banking, record deposit or transfer. Um, Choose the date as usual. You can change the date and time and everything else. So let's go back to here because this, let's say that's when I did that. We're going to go from our Square account and the income that's in here, and we are going to deposit that into one of our bank accounts. And then we're going to choose the amount. I recommend at this point to automatically hit has a fee, because then if you don't fill out this by accident and accidentally for some reason hit record sale or get distracted, it will not you'll not screw up your bookkeeping, basically. So the amount is how much. Now, and with Square, I typically have the Square account open in another tab so that I can bounce back and forth to see how much each day that I need to be doing, because in my Square I get deposited at the end of every day, 12 midnight kind of thing, and then go from there so that I know. So in this case, I'm going to say, let's say they did $85. And the description I'm going to put as Square deposit. Again, simpler to cash and checks. I always put the who this is doing. So I'm going to say Harry S. And then again, I would go back to my Square and see what that fee would be. So let's say it's 78 cents. Then you're going to have to figure out, this is again where you need to read your IRS descriptions as to where fees go. For me and my understanding in my business, I do other because it fits in um, other where you have education and bank fees and all of that, but double check with your bookkeeper or accountant, because that is what I am not, even though I have this software. But I've been doing my businesses for over 30 years, so I have learned a lot about bookkeeping. And so anyway, so the amount that matches Square that was initially created minus their fee of $78 should match their total of 84 cents and $84.22. This is what I am pulling and comparing to Square in this account, in this example. Right? What day did the deposit actually take place? And then hit record transfer. And then if you haven't learned already, go into my account and I just double check that this has occurred. My Square account should be less, whichever bank account I put that in, and I can't even remember, should show. So it doesn't. So let's go back to accounts because I did this one, and it shows the um the total deposit because it's minus the fee of what actually went into this checking account. But we're going to do that one more time so that you can see how that goes. So you find the date that matches your Square that you've opened in a different account. We're taking the money out of Square. We're putting it into, maybe you're going to do this one into a different account. Always hit the fee, put in the dollar value that you're doing. So let's say it's $95. The description is Square deposit equals who it is, who are we doing this for? So Sarah F. Let's say this is two people because it's small amounts. Again, whoever that you want. So Mary B. This is however you keep track of your transactions. The fee amount from what Square has told me, and in my other account. Again, what account? All fees, as far as I do, go under other. And I always put the Square fee in front of this transfer fee because this is the description of what this is. And then make sure that this dollar value matches my tab in Square and hit account transfer. And then I would go into my accounts and make sure that all of that happened. I did that the first few times I started using the software just to make sure that it works in my head and that it is happening. I know from experience in the creation of the software that it does work, but to make my brain a little less congested up here. I just did that in the beginning just to make sure that I followed the process more than anything else. So, until the next video, good luck, have fun, and keep reaching for the sky. For more how-to videos with TW365 BK, please like and subscribe below. Also in the description is the link to TW365 Bookkeeping.